1.
4, 3, 2,
We're underway, and Uruguay in the black, India in the light blue. With me in the call today is former New Zealand captain, New Zealand Olympian, Sandy Bennett. Great to have you along again, Sandy. And this is not going to be an easy game for Uruguay with the Indian team. In particular, their defence so far has been very, very solid.
Yes, I think with Uruguay coming off quite a hefty loss against the States in their last game, they'll be hoping that they can bring their attacking flair to try and break this very structured Indian defence.
Yes, it has been very structured. But, the Indian team had their hands full in both matches so far, and the United States so far. They've been fully tested in both matches as India to get the cross into the circle. Uruguay are able to come away with the ball through Delafond. India look to take it quickly. And it seems to have not impacted her form or her movement at all. India look to press the Uruguay team, and they do force the mistake. Oh, lost it. Here comes Navneet Kaur. Chance here for India. Lovely little pass into Neha, and how good would have that been if she'd scored in her 200th international? Of course, she may still do that.
Just nerves showing from Uruguay there. They just have to have belief in themselves and hold the ball when they can.
Well, they've done well not to concede the penalty corner. Excellent job by Diaz to get out of the way of that one. Well, it was Barreiro, in fact. And now, again, India looking to keep the pressure on in their attacking quarter. Just trying to play with good pace at the moment. Nice skills from Neha. It's a lovely little flick through, and now India got 4 or 5 players inside the circle, but Uruguay had like 7 or 8.
Yeah, there's a numbers game back there for Uruguay, and you can see that pace moving forward in the semi-final, so they will be wanting to try things out.
Yes, it's worth noting that all 5 goals that India have scored in this tournament so far have come from penalty corners. So they've not scored from the field in this tournament so far. We've, 2 games and a quarter through now almost. But their PC conversion rate is good. It's 5 from 13. So that's decent. Now that's a nice steal. Well, Yami, but she's lost it. Back to Vila again. Vila again. She's so good. And a penalty corner, says the umpire, Benjamin Peters.
Wow, when Vila has that ball on the stick, she is... Again, usually later on in the game, you see umpires calling penalty corners.
This is the 8th penalty corner of the tournament so far for Uruguay. They've converted from 2. See how they go here. Vila herself, and in it goes. And it's Uruguay who take the lead. Wow.
Wow, beautifully executed. Drag out, injection went exactly where it was meant to be. And a nice drag along and a beautiful deflection.
We'll get confirmation of the goal scorer in just a moment. But Vila, her all-round skills are just sublime. And we've just been confirmed as the goal scorer, number 51. That's her first goal in just her 2nd international. So congratulations to Kiara Apaneno. What a thrill for her. And it's going to be interesting to see how India... Possibly, those sort of things. Well, they always say you can learn more from your losses sometimes. I haven't turned the ball over cheaply like that for a while as Topeka looks to capitalise, but Uruguay have got 4 players back there. And we've got a penalty corner coming again to India. And this time Topeka is on the turf.
Uruguay will be expecting it. They will be wanting to send their first runner out flying at her to try and put her off.
Let's see if they can execute it. Yeah, here she comes. And there she goes. Wow. How good is for a penalty corner?
One job, Glenn, if that's your only job, then just a standard flick to the right side of the goalkeeper. And she mentioned previously, yes, they'll just want to hold possession here. The last thing they want to do is do an easy handover and let India have one last crack. So it's just all about holding possession, running the clock down, which is exactly what they will do.
Yeah, very composed player. Knows what's at stake here, and yes, happy to just play for the hooter. And, well, it's been a very interesting first half in this game with India here. So it's 1-1 between India.
Fantastic job. And
yeah.
So
she battled in the first half against the United States, Martinez. But much better in the half of hockey we've seen her here against the Indian team as they get the second quarter underway.
It's also really important in tournaments like these to give the goalkeepers as much experience as you can. You can't just rely on your heavily experienced one to get through the tournament. It's a great opportunity to give the younger, newer ones to get experience at this level.
Absolutely, and we've seen other teams, of course, employ that tactic as well. New Zealand are in that category. And Pool B with Julia Glias and Grace O'Hanlon. Now India dominating possession. Here's the crash ball in. Still hunting their first field goal of the tournament. But again, it's well defended by
Getting a whole lot of results and rewards from it. But they do look very casual, India, rather than absolutely diving, sliding and throwing themselves at the ball and really wanting those touches.
A little deflection from Shika Chowdhury, and now here is Uruguay coming forward now. A chance for them to put some extra players inside the attacking quarter. Nice play. Cristiani's got it. Nice skills from Lalrem Siami. She's a fine player. Oh, she's lifted it though. Here comes Segal, taking it quickly for Uruguay, but India react really well there. Well, Siami's lost it again, and look out, Vila is on it here, close to the circle. Oh, Kurachagia was looking for that penalty corner, not coming on that occasion. So, some exciting play again from Uruguay on the circle's edge. India sweeping forward nicely. Well, there's a strong tackle, but Bukrambam over to Tabas. Sweeping forward, that one was Kaur. Now a bit of momentum into India's play again. Bate's out, but they can't get it through. Uruguay keeper. Team want a penalty corner out of this one, Sandy.
Yeah, I think they're just thinking that the ball, yeah, well, again, Topeka not an option.
So Tete once again to inject here for Navneet Kaur. Sticking with Kaur again. Good save by Bate. And they've survived Uruguay.
And great, the goalkeeper getting that rebound. Once again, it's the same stuff. Looking for that.
Oh, and it goes India. In the blink of an eye, have got their first field goal of the tournament. Those goalkeepers have got the goal that gives them the lead. Wonderful reverse stick shot there. So well done to her, Sereng, the attacking midfielder. And that is goal number 1 in her international career. In just her 9th appearance.
Uruguay had such a fighting spirit. There is never say never. And there you go. For Glenn, you get to this stage of a game, throwing those penalty corners from any infringement outside the circle. It's a little bit of a...
Okay. Penalty corner earlier in the game with Upper Neno getting that deflection. Vila is out there at the top. Right, that Indian defence is ready to go. Vila. Oh, yes! 2 are not done with yet in this game. Wow, it was a worm burner. Took the knees off a grasshopper, that one.
Wow, giving them back some of their own.
Oh.
To be fair, you're
a full player. She scored plenty for Uruguay. And now we've got a game on our hands of 5 minutes 40 to play.
I am wrapped for the Uruguay because they just have this fighting spirit. I thought that they would throw everything at it in this final quarter. Usually Flair getting it through the field.
What sort of player are we going to get from the Indian team? Well, we're still going to get this composed build-up at the back here. It's good skills. Excellent play. Well, Liangi now in a dangerous area. Bate needed quick reactions there. A few other players too as well. Penalty corner coming for India. Time limit. So Tete to inject. Here's the Pika. And it goes, India. You got to admire it, Sandy.
Well, it is a part of the game, right? No matter how you feel about it, it has been an influential part of the game, but I guess if you...
Yep, just get it down the other end of the field. Oh, Vila read that play. Manuela Vila. Vila! And India able to scramble it clear. Last 5 seconds. Someone's got to crash it in. Barreto, no option now. And there's not enough time, and India have pool play at this tournament with 3 wins from their 3 games, but all 3 games have not been easy.